Hi everybody! Welcome to my first ever YouTube video, and today we're going to be doing a 24-hour readathon with me and my best friend Sarah. So we're going to start at a cafe and then we'll come back here and do a readathon. So as I said, we started at a little cafe of Sarah being super mysterious. Then we had to switch spots because we were baking in the sun. We went to Rona afterwards because my dad needed some parts from there. You know, we had some fun, looked around, looked at some paints, because Sarah wants to redo her room, and I've decided that I'm going to be her interior designer. So we looked at that. After that, we got home. We went to a little book exchange at the bottom of my street, and Sarah picked up even more books, some true crime, and then we walked home to actually start the video. So I'm going to be trying to read 4 books. I'll be starting with These Infinite Threads. I'm almost done it. I've been reading it for like the past couple days. I can see it in the background. It's fantasy. I'm not going to explain it. It's too much. This one, not even 100% sure what it's about. It's called The Other Passenger. I got it a couple years ago. She bought it for me. Yeah. And I haven't read it. I started it like a while ago and then never completed it. So I'm reading this one. These Hollow Vows. All I saw was 2 sexy guys on the cover and 1 hot girl with red hair, so I bought it. Don't really know what it's about either. Fantasy again. And then One Italian Summer. I think I bought it at Costco thinking it was a romance. I don't think it is. So, I don't even know what this one's about either. That's a really good description. So, I'll be updating every time I finish a book, which will probably be maybe once.
Okay, I'm the other Sarah, and she wants to read 4 books, but knowing us, it's probably not going to happen. But, so, for the first book I want to read is Red, White, and Royal Blue. I'm already reading it, only 20 pages. I've already read it before, but I'm reading it again because the movie's coming out soon. Yeah, and then I want to read Restore Me because I've read the other 3 months ago, but then I stopped. And then we have Defy Me. Am I supposed to explain what they're about?
I feel like dystopia is too much work.
Yeah, I'm like, but I also feel like everyone knows.
Yeah,
Shatter Me. Yeah, and then we have
it.
Defy Me, because you know, and then we have My Fault. I don't know how to explain this. It's not incest. They're not actual siblings. They're step siblings. Okay. You should make that your what's it called? But yeah.
We were what?
They were siblings. Anyways, but yeah, we'll update when we finish books. But knowing us, she has 85 pages left of her book. I got 400 and something. So it's not gonna happen. But we'll see.
Okay, so our start time is 4:02 p.m. and I'm on page 337 of my book.
And I'm on page 31 of my book.
And we'll update as we read. Okay, Inheritance Game spoilers ahead. Do not watch if you haven't read the Inheritance Game series. I'm warning you now, it's not my fault if you get spoiled. I'm Team Jameson, and I'm gonna explain why. Okay, so my first argument is if anyone read the 3rd book, if you read the 3rd book, how are you still Team Grayson? Because Grayson was such an ass in the 3rd book, like the whole time. And this girl just like waltzed in, looked like some other bitch, and apparently she was like queen bee of everything. Like, you're kidding me, right? My next point is Jameson is always ready to go for the risk. He would do anything for Avery. Grayson dipped to Harvard. Like, I don't understand, okay? Jameson, they just go so good. They just work so much better. They solve riddles together. They solve clues. They do mysteries. They do it all together. And it just makes so much more sense. My favorite brother is Xander. Not for Avery, but just in general. He's just like the best. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't agree, you're wrong. But Jameson, they literally work so much better. They work together. They're not fighting all the time. And that's my final opinion. So I just finished this book. It's now 5:13, 14 maybe. And it was 5 out of 5 stars for me. Absolutely loved it. I finished it in like 3 days. It was amazing. Highly recommend. Tara Mafi is incredible. And the men she writes are literally amazing. I can't pick a side right now for this book. And now I'm going to be reading One Italian Summer. It's about like this girl and her mom dies. And she's trying to like figure out life without her mom. So she goes on like a trip that they were going to go together. And then she meets her mom there. But like when her mom is 30. Well, she doesn't know everything that she knew. So she has to like figure out how to deal with that. That's what I got from the splurge and the friends. So this part of the video is very short-lived because this book was just really not doing it for me. I was bored like pretty much immediately. I might go back to it later, but not anytime soon. I've decided that this book is not for me right now. I'm bored. I'm about 5 pages in and I'm not having it. So I'm gonna put this one to the side. I'm gonna start something else. I'm gonna read this one instead. Couldn't tell you what it's about. All I know is there's a lot of smut in it, and I feel like getting something exciting in my life after torturing myself for 10 minutes with that book. So, this one. We're gonna take a break to have something to eat and chit-chat a little bit, you know. I'm like 20 pages into this book. So far it's good, interesting. She's already in prison, you know, love it. It's a fun time.
Yeah, I'm on page 137. Read 105 pages. Loving it. I know everything that already happens in this book, so it's fine. But I'm loving it.
Okay. We're gonna go take a break. Imagine this, you're at the mall one day. You know, you're shopping in H&M Aritzia, getting your shop on, and then you see across the street at Chapters. You run over there, you bolt. You're looking around in your favorite section, the romance and the fantasy and the fiction, all in one corner. What heaven on earth. You're looking around and all of a sudden, this super tall man with dark hair comes up to you and asks for your opinion on 2 books. They happen to be both of your favorite books, so you give him your opinion, and then he asks for your number. You guys go on so many dates, you have the most magical love story, and you know it's meant to be.
I don't. I already know everything that goes on. I don't.
So I'm here to tell you why baking cookies or something on a rainy fall day with a friend or 2, or even for yourself, with like some nice calming music or like some fall music in the background, maybe some jazz, is literally the best vibe you could ever have in your life. And I stand by that forever. Like, I will die on this hill. Because what gets better than that? Like, in the summer, if you're out in the sun, you're sweating, you're hot, you're uncomfortable, you might smell bad, you feel sticky. It's not a fun time. But when you're raining, and then after the rain is done, everything feels like fresh and new, and it's like a fresh start to everything. And then you have a baked good, and your house smells like a baked good. And you can have like the windows open, have like the fresh air coming in and out without it baking your house. It doesn't get better than that, and I will die on that. So we took our break, we made cookies, but we're ready to start back up again. It's, what time is it? It is 12:41. 12:41. We're gonna start. I'm on page 56 of It Happened One Summer. It's pretty good so far. I'd give it 3-4 stars so far. The main guy is kind of a douche in my opinion.
I am on page 313 of Red, White, and Royal Blue that I've been reading this whole time. But so far, second time reading, I'll probably give it like a 3 or 4 star. It's taken too long to get to.
Well, we're gonna eat our cookies and read. No.
Oh.
Cheers. I'm about to give you some of my favorite bookmen and a couple reasons as to why. So we already know who's going to be top of the list, Mr. Aaron Warner. You know, we're going to ignore the fact that he's 5'9", but he can make you like blondes. Like, I feel like that's enough. You know, he'd literally end the world for Juliet. He'd kill everyone. He fell for her every single time. Like, how is that not enough? How is that not perfect? Okay. So next on the list, we have the iconic Percy Jackson. He just has all the boyish charm and everything. He's just like, he's a little cutie, and his dad is literally a god. Like, how can you resist that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm so jealous of Annabeth every day I'm breathing.
I just finished the book. I'll give it 4 stars just because I love it and the movie's gonna come out. But yeah, I think the first time I read it was probably better because I didn't know what happened. But yeah, and now we're just having a dance party now.
So just to do a little update, it's now almost like 5 in the morning. Maybe it is 5 to 5.
Yeah.
And I am only like halfway done this book. we made cookies and everything. You know, we kind of took a lot of breaks. I'm on page 192, pure smut right now. And
I started restoring, and I'm on page 149.
just a little update, and we'll update again if we ever finish these. Just for another little update, I that much left of my book. Oh, sorry. She fell asleep.
For 5 minutes.
The loser.
Yeah, I'm
And
so far.
I look like a raccoon because I feel dead. So it's now like 3:15 the next day. Sarah left. She went home. So I'm almost done this book. It's pretty good so far. It's okay. I'd say it's about like at a 3 stars right now. So I'm gonna finish this book and I'll update at the last time. My reviews on books are fully based off entertainment. Like, if it's a Colleen Hoover book, it could be like the worst writing ever. If it's entertaining me, it's getting a high mark on Goodreads or whatever. So mine are fully based off entertainment. And we're done. It's 3:58 and I read these 2 books, like the last 80 pages of this one and this whole one. I just finished this one. I'd give it 4 stars. I'm more excited about the second book because I did like the 2 side characters better than the main characters. So I'm really excited to read the second book about them. And this book was an easy 5 stars. So good. Anything with Terramaki is amazing. I did end up sleeping from like 7 to 1. I was gonna make an espresso, but I didn't want to get up. So I didn't end up going to sleep. So I wasn't full, and I was also trying to edit on my phone and the computer. I was trying to figure it out. And we made cookies and everything, so it wasn't a full 24-hour readathon, but we tried. My final thoughts on this challenge are that I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't think I was gonna get through like more than the book I finished than half of another one. So I'm pretty proud of myself for finishing 2 whole ones. I had a lot of fun, you know, it's always fun spending time with a best friend. And yeah, I'll probably do this again by myself sometime. Thank you for watching my first video. I don't know when I'm gonna be posting again. Maybe soon. We'll see. But thank you for watching. Bye!